I breathe for my peace, and yes, I release all of my troubles, they running from me. 'Cause I got an army of all-knowing beings. Tell me you hear all the birds in the trees. They smiling at me when I'm walking in streets. If nothing is breathless, then I am all things. And I'll keep it humble, no niggas, no jungles. We fighting for space just to breathe.
This is an opportunity for us to really want to express ourselves, want to acknowledge the fullness of all that we bring into this room. Take a deep breath in, and when we say let it out with noise, we're going to actually let the vibration, let some of that tension out of our bodies, out of our jaw.
I am alive. Trees remind me we don't die. Think about the lives we've lived. Breathe in the people we've been. Hold this breath with intention. Exhale knowing every breath puts you closer to the world you imagine for yourself. I decided to do a project on breath because I was lost. My mind wandering around a body that I was given, lived in, but still was yet to make the introduction with that feeling of alive. I grew up hearing about the characteristics of life, counted every way that my metabolism works to keep me living, and still, I found myself lost for breath. Because my computer just broke, and because it's really hard to get out of bed on a Sunday when even the sun wants to hide behind the clouds. I justified the suspension of my breath because I was suspicious of all the ways the universe has tried to kill me. I armed the girl who was afraid of insects with a moat of tears. Wonder why I realized talking doesn't mean you'll be heard, why a beating heart doesn't mean a body remembers how to breathe. So I stilled my breath. But unmoving breath only left my spirit starving. So I started breathing. Told myself it's okay to not know why or how. I just wanted to feel closer to alive.
So this may be the deepest.
I wanted to practice breathing like I practice a math problem. Input like inhale and exhale a solution. The problem is smaller than you think. The first time I remember breathing, I heard a bird that sounded like a choir, that whispered like a mother to a child. Wake up. There in the sky, I am alive for the first time. I feel the wind lift my chest like the wings of their feathers, and I swear I lifted off the ground. I've never heard my voice before, but between my silence and their conversation, I think this is what my name sounds like. I exhale a reason for names, and a tree waves back at me with theirs. Upon my next breath, and my eye opens to our kin among leaves. They tell me about stillness and how foolish I've been. They say everything alive must die a few times to live. Look at the purple flowers on the ground. Trace the journey back to the top of a tree with new seeds of life. See myself between the branches. A cloud moving under an endless sky. See a ladybug say hi. Welcome her to my planet. She welcomes me to hers. Realize small worlds combine to bigger worlds. A small conversation requires a big imagination. Requires us to see how small our world is. We breathe like trees. We fly like birds. We land on earth like bug to skin. Life begins with small steps. With small breaths, I do the work of the heart. Start my day. Contemplate my place on this planet. Inhabit my body. With deep breaths, I see my body rooted in movement of the wind. The weight of the week, a leaf turned yellow, falling to the ground. I think about the parts of myself that didn't make it to this moment. The bird that never made it back to its nest. And finally, I breathe deeper knowing that I have never been lost.
Right, too.
No, he's been going consistently.
But they got that other next going
I
in.
know.
It's like right into it. Oh, line up. Creep. Listen to that shit.
I gotta record it.
Just been between inhale and exhale. Between this life and the next.
That's a human. That's a human.
And cycle.
Gotta go.